All right, sitting here, Katlego Khanyisa, 1-0. You've joined the hot box gym. You've been here for a while. You've been sparring with the guys. You've been doing a thing. What's happening with you?
Thanks, Hayden. Good to see you again. It's been a long time, man.
Yeah.
I mean, the last time we saw one another and we had an interview was like 2019, like you say, when I got the 1-0 time, the 1-0 record.
Yeah.
But coming to hot box was the best decision I could make. Because you have champions like Lusanda, Larato, and I've grown a lot. I've grown so much, and I feel like it's been a blessing that I had such a gap to not have any fights and everything, like COVID. It was such a blessing, and I'm looking forward to show what I've learned, man. I'm so excited. There's a lot that I'm going to show. There's a lot that I'm going to show.
You came into the pro game as a really good amateur. You excelled there, and you came in, you won your first fight. But since then, you struggled to get a fight. Why is that?
True, I don't know, man. I don't want to say like everybody's afraid of me because obviously it was COVID and all. But I should be getting fights soon. I've been talking to my manager, and he said he'll be organizing something soon when he comes back from Russia. So looking forward to something. I don't have a date yet, but most definitely when a date approaches, I'm gonna be letting everybody know, and I'm gonna put him on blast, and hopefully I'm gonna get some smoke. I'm gonna get some smoke from somebody out there.
As a young fighter, when your managers, obviously Colin Nathan, he's got COVID.
Yes.
He's in Russia. I mean, you can't really do much when he's there, right?
True. That I guess that's the greatest disadvantage. But we're keeping in contact,
Yeah.
We're communicating. He's keeping in touch. He's telling me, as soon as he gets back. He says he's making contact as he's there right now. So it's a matter of getting that date, finalizing everything, and being an undercard, man. I miss being in the ring. I miss throwing some punches, and I hope there's going to be a strong opponent for me because I've been sparring with the best of the best. Day after day, being challenged. It's a great environment over here. It's a great environment.
I mean, how much improvement? I mean, you're saying, but how much improvements have you made since your first fight?
Yeah, if I can put it in percentage-wise, I'd say when I fought my first fight, I was like 40% out of 100. Good. Now with sparring all the gyms, I'd say I pushed it up to like 70.
All right.
So there's a huge different stance. I'm sitting down with my punches. I have more control. So I gained a lot of variety, like with the pro styles and everything. So I'm gonna shake up the world.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shake up the world. Trust.
And you'll come back in the same weight division.
Yes. That's the plan. If I get a fighter who's gonna want junior light, definitely gonna take it. As long as there's a fight for me, I'm not afraid.
You moved around the same time as the Truter brothers moved. Was that? Did they influence you? But was that a part of the move?
Not really a part of the move because there was a huge change. I should say from my previous gym, and then. But the main thing that brought me here was the knowledge of the champion fighters that are here. I knew that I was going to be getting much more out of this gym than anywhere else, you know what I'm saying? So when it came to the numbers and it came to the experience, it was the best decision that I made because I knew that I was definitely going to grow. It's either I was going to grow or I was going to get challenges until I improve. And so far it's going on. So far it's going on. I just can't wait to show everybody. I just cannot wait.
I mean, you want to know, so I guess it's not about like who the opponent is, it's just about like you just getting
into the ring. Just that. Even if they give me, I'm even gonna call out a name, Talent Baloy. Even if they get, because I know talent from amateurs, and we've always been missing one another, not getting fights. But even if I can fight Talent Baloy, I'd grab it with both hands. That's how much I want to fight.
How do you see him though? Because he's just been signed.
He's just been signed, and I saw his previous fight. He was looking good, looking fluent, and that's why I say I want a challenge. That's what my next fight. I definitely want a challenge. So, yeah.
What is it? Anything specific, or is it just like an all-round game that's better?
I'd say an all-round game because all those who know me would know that I'm a pressure fighter. I'd always be the one that's going forward, volume punching. But now I've integrated some intelligence, sitting down on my punches, catching and shooting, working with my coach Vusi, working with my coach Veli Sinda, who's been helping me a lot back in Kim's Box. So I know I'm gonna be coming with a lot of different styles, man. I'm growing strong. So even my strength has improved. I don't want to say I'm a predictor knockout, but that's how much strength and confidence that I've built. So.
It's 7 seconds. Hate that noise.
Man, I'm just... Oh yeah, someone's still hitting.
Anyway, continuing with the interview because of the noise from the buzzer.
Sure.
When would you like... I mean, how's your body feeling? How far away are you from fight ready? If you had to be given a fight soon, I mean...
I'd say even 2-3 weeks would be good enough for me.
You feeling that?
I'm feeling, because I'm constantly at the gym, I'm constantly with the gents, constantly keeping in shape, because you never know, especially with us undercards, they always try and like give us those quick slots. Maybe someone pulls out, then they gotta take you by what's the surprise, or make sure that you can get a fight, because we're still upcoming. I mean, I feel I kind of thought, like, I had this mentality of the undercards are not getting so much attention because there's no ticket sales, so that's why they wouldn't be able to like bring in a lot of fighters. But when it comes to, if you just know that you're up and coming, make sure you're always fit. It's because you're young, you have nothing to lose. You can stay in the gym, you can keep working. So I have no excuse. I want to be like, if I get a fight, I take it with both hands. I'm ready. I'm not gonna have any excuse of they jumped me, or it was a short-term notice. No such thing. If you want something, you'll go for it, and you make sure that you go for it. That's what I believe in.
So that's a plus. I mean, for the potential promoters out there, the fact that you're willing to get in there as soon as, even if there's a fight that drops off, maybe you'll be jumping in there.
Indeed. So if anybody's looking for a lightweight, please, I'm here. Katlego Black Cat, ready. I'm gonna give you a show, and I'll make sure that you get the best show of the night. It might be an undercard, but it will feel like it's a main event. Trust.
All right, and from you, I mean, let's talk a little bit more about where you were, not a professional, but at amateurs. What is your amateur background?
My amateur background went well. Hey, I had the best coach. Peter Armstrong. I grew up in Kempton Park, so he grew me very well. He took me in from, I think, 2015, 2016, and then 2018 I had my first my essays. I took the essays, and then 2019 as well, I took the essays twice. The second time, which it wasn't the 69 kg, and then after that I was like, okay, I think I'm ready for professionals. That's when I had my first professional fight, end of 2019 November, and then that was the story. COVID happened, there was that slowdown, but I still stayed fit, I stayed confident. I'm ready now. I'm ready to get back inside.
Who advised you at first? Obviously, you for people at home, you started at Harold Fulbrecht. Who advised you, or did you make that decision on your own?
I honestly made that decision on my own, because like there were changes, and I felt like if I stayed, I'd be like not learning much, because with, like you say, with Tristan and Caden leaving, the sparring was not going to be the same anymore. You know what I mean? So I had to make the decision that, okay, let me move. It's not like there was any uncomfortability with the gym. It was just a matter of decision of finding progress. The decision that was going to help with my progress, and this was the best decision I could ever make. I mean, like I'm saying, the names, you know the names, the Lusanda, Komanisi, Lerato, Jamini. Man, like there's the best of the best sparring, best of the best sparring.
All right, so that's just. Do you want to leave one last? I know you did say to the promoters out there that you're available, but do you want to leave one last message?
Number one, I actually want to thank my sponsor from amateurs, man, the Infel Twins. Man, thank you so much for keeping me floating. Like during the COVID times, you know, boxers always depend on some sort of income and everything, and they always have my back. And my coach, Colin Nathan, for said to me, with good hands, my sparring partners, all the gents in the gym, Coach Vusi, they helped me open up my mind and learn a lot from this experience. So that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to thank them, and to the promoters, like you said again, and any opponent, please don't be afraid. Please don't. I want some smoke, guys. I want some smoke. Give me some smoke. I'm ready. Let's make this fight happen.